Hello everyone. The paper based on Big Data, the design of mobile terminal, national culture symbol culture communication system. I'm Zeng, come from Yunnan Open University, College of Culture, Tourism and International Exchange. The paper content is included in 5 parts. The first is introduction, the second is the communication system, the third one is system implementation, the fourth one is system test, last one is conclusion. Let me see the first part, introduction. The purpose of this paper is to research and design a mobile terminal culture communication system based on big data, which can open up a fast, the convenient way for culture communication. Based on the mobile terminal, this paper mainly used MVC architecture, UML, modeling language, virtuous technology, and SQLite database technology to develop the national symbol culture communication system by using the idea of object-oriented development. It mainly designs and realizes the system management, national symbol culture, digital resources management, national symbol culture, digital resource management, national symbol culture, digital resource management, national symbol culture, digital resource management, digital museum management, and national symbol culture activities management for core modules. Finally, the system is tested scientifically and comprehensively, focusing on function testing and performance testing. The test results show that when 300 people visited the system at the same time, the response time is less than 8 seconds, which fully meets the expected design index of response time of 8 seconds, and the surface design system fully met the expected design requirements. Okay, the second part is communication system of national culture symbols and culture in a mobile terminal. Okay, first let's introduce two main technologies used. The first one is MVC architecture. Second one is modern language. The third one is virtuous technical introduction. The fourth is SQLite database. This section analyzes the requirements of the whole culture communication system, including culture development and using a demand analysis, functional demand analysis, and non-functional demand analysis. In the aspect of the culture development, the user demand analysis, we need to establish the digital resources database and create the digital museum. In the aspect of function demand analysis, and the specific demand analysis of the 4 scope functions is system management, digital resources management, digital museum management, culture activity management. In the analysis of non-functional requirements of the system, the non-functional requirements of the system are mainly reflected in the performance requirements, system security and stability, system modularization, and the integration requirements. Okay, let me see the personalized recommendation algorithm. Personalized recommendation algorithm is an important part of the system, and having good recommendation algorithm can significantly improve the quality of the system recommendation. With the good recommendation quality, the system will attract more attention of the user, which is more beneficial to the spread of the culture. Okay, the steps of this algorithm are 3 parts. Okay, first name, the user information is collected to perform the user project scoring matrices. Then, the set of users with the similar scores can be determined, and the counting similarity mask can be used to determine the similarity between users. Next, the target user's score of unknown items can be predicted according to the score of neighbor user. According to the needs the neighbor set to determine the prediction score of target user U from item K. So according to the above formula, after calculating the user U's score of all U n scores items, the total n items will higher score are recommended to the user. Okay, the third part is system implementation. At first, let me see the target user analysis. Before the development of the system, we need to analyze the age and gender distribution of capture browsing user in order to push message. Actually, this feature shows the distribution of the capture browsing user. From the future, it can be seen that 35 to 40 years old usually have more culture-related news, so the system can recommend more information to Internet users at this age stage and expand the dissemination. Okay, let me see the system development, the system module implementation. Okay, in this part, we do the system management module implementation, the implementation of culture digital resource management module, implementation of digital museum management module, and the last one is implementation of cultural activity management module. Okay, the fourth part, we will talk about the system test. And the system testing is a comprehensive test of system functionality, reliability, stability, which can find all kinds of problems in the design and development of the system in time, and facilitate the developers to repair them in time. So, in order to test the performance of the system in an all-around way, it is necessary to adapt sound and responsible system testing methods and design a comprehensive test. So let me see the test tools. The main tools used in the whole testing process of culture communication system, including QTP, and GUNID, and load runner. Okay, let me see the function test of culture communication system. Okay, function test is the most important test in all the test items of the system. If the function test falls, it indicates that there are huge defects in the design process of the system. So, at first, let me see the test case of system management module. The system management module is tested aiming at the registration of system user and the distribution and the management of the registrator users permission information. Detailed system management module test case are shown in the table. Let me see. Okay, next let's perform the test of culture communication system. Consider that the system has the same of the multi-user current access in the actual application. In order to ensure the user's experience in using the system test focus on access speed of the system and it detects the processing time of the system. In the system preference test, the loading runner the 11 point test 2 is used to simulate the multi-user current access. The simulation results show that the 300 persons visited the system at the same time, and the system pursues test is carried out. The test results show that the performance index of the system can meet the expected design requirement. The specific concurrent user test case table will be shown in the table 2. From the comprehension result in figure 2, it can be seen that when lambda runners simulated the simultaneous access of the 300 people, the system response time is no more than 8 seconds, which fully meets the expected design index of 8 seconds response time. It can be seen that the system can meet the requirements of multi-user access and meet the expected design requirements. The final part is conclusion. This paper comes and analyzes the various requirements of the system. Deeply studies the functional requirements and the other requirements of system. Designs the use case diagram of each function, and completes the design of key elements such as the overall structure of the system, the current function, models of the system, and the system debate. In the function module design, the paper focuses on the system management module, digital resource management module, digital museum module, and cultural activities management module, which are 4 core function modules. After the design of the system function module, the read phase of each module is realized. Okay, and that's all. Thank you.